Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. I want to give double honors to the elders of Israel, who are the elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there on the highways and byways pushing this truth in all righteousness and sincerity. Now, question of the day, is it truth first or is it family first? Let's get into it. Matthew 10, verse 34. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's foes shall be they of his own household. Now right here is the main point I wanted to get into this verse. Verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Let me read that again. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. So I mainly want to direct this to the younger brothers, or even brothers that maybe just be young in spirit. You have to put this truth above your family. I repeat, you have to put this truth above your family. You have to make that sacrifice. Now, let's not be ignorant here. Let's not be stupid. By me saying that, I'm not saying fuck your family. Don't give two shits about your family. Don't take care of your family. No, let's not. Come on now. I'm not saying that. You take care of your wife. You take care of your kids. You do the best you can for them. Actually, being a righteous man in this truth is taking care of your family, because by you doing that, you give them the opportunity to get saved through you. That's how you take care of your family. Okay. So I'm really saying this to, brothers that's coming into the truth, because that's going to be a hard thing. That's one of the first things you encounter, because you might be living with your mother or father, and you're telling them about the truth. They know what you into, and they're going to be devils towards you, in the sense of they're going to be coming against the truth. Okay, now you might have to do things according to what they want you to do if you're still living in the household, because the scriptures also say, "Be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove." So there's certain little things that you're going to have to do because they are your parents. You got to respect your parents. But at the end of the day, when you truly become a man, you have to put the truth above your family. One of the things, like with having a girlfriend or wife or whatever, most camps teach on Saturdays. Okay, because that's when all brothers are available. But that's also when your family's of your kids aren't in school, and your wife is off from work. So that can be time used for family. And a lot of family don't understand that. Why can't you stay home on Saturday? I got to do the will of my Father. That's why I can't. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, are you putting this truth above your family? I have a story. A brother, he ain't no brother, dude in the world that I was friends with. I came into the truth with him, and he fell out because of his family. He was getting the pressure from his family. They was telling him he was going crazy. With that, you're in a cult. What are you doing? His girl telling him to put her first. Give her time. Not spend enough time with her. That's what's going to happen in this truth. Okay? But you can get through those things if you put the Most High through Yahweh Shai first. Okay? You have to love them more than you love your family. As simple as that. Again, just in case you didn't hear it the first time, that is not me saying you don't love your family. You have to love your family. That's part of being righteous, is loving your family. But you know what? Keep it a buck. I'm not missing out on that chariot ride because of my family here on this side. That's the mind state you got to be in. I'm sorry. I would love my wife. I would love my girlfriend. I would love my kids. But I will not miss that chariot ride because of y'all. I have to do the will of my Father. And that's the mind state that you must be in. So let me read that one more time. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. You're not worthy if you love your family above Yahweh and Yahweh. Simple and plain. So check yourself. Examine thyself. Are you doing things to please your family more than you're doing things to please the Most High? Let me just get one more scripture to give an example of who your family really is. This is Matthew 12, verse 46. This is talking about Yahushua. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. So Yahushua was speaking to the people, and his mother and brother wanted to speak to him, wanted to stop him from doing the works, because they felt what they had to say was more important. That's ultimately what they was doing. And let's see what how Yahushua responded. Verse 48. But he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother and who are my brethren? Now, in today's society, that comment would be taken as he's disrespecting his mother. Don't talk to your mother like that. That on this side, that's the emotional response they would give to that action. So let me read that again. But he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren. For so whoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. So the brotherhood, the people that are being righteousness, are following righteousness and sincerity, that is your true family. That is your true family. That is like the scriptures, like he just said. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. That is your family. That is your true family. So that should answer the question for you. Does truth come first or family first? Truth come first. Truth, you following the truth and righteousness helps the family, can help the family. You following the family first doesn't help the truth. There's only one way to go about it. Put this truth above your family. Why can't you sacrifice that? Yahushua sacrificed himself for you. So you can't sacrifice that? We're not in a time. This is not in the time. I got a picture on the screen that family matters. We're not in the time for that spirit. We're just not. Again, don't be stupid. That's not saying you don't have good times with your family. You don't love your family. You don't do everything that you can to provide for your family. But the biggest thing you can provide for them is being a righteous man in his truth. That will ultimately help them. Simple and plain. So with that, I hope brothers and sisters were edified. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Give double honors to the elders of Israel, who are the elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, pushing this truth in all righteousness and sincerity. We're almost out of here. Keep fighting, keep studying, keep praying, first and foremost. Shalom.